So, who won tonight, guys? Andy Biggs won tonight, the most historic win by a challenging governor candidate in the history of Arizona. We're looking at like a landslide. He made absolute history tonight. What a win. And across the board, we saw incredible candidates across the board win tonight. Candidates who are going to take Arizona into the golden era this fall. What a victory. What a victory. You know, money talks in politics, and it speaks really loud. And in my race, interestingly, my race turned out to be I think it's the most expensive race in Arizona. $6 million. I had $4 million dumped on my head. We were outspent 2-1. Money talks in politics, but we beat the money. We won. I want to thank all of you for your support, for your prayers, for your belief in this campaign. Without you guys, none of this would have been possible. This is not about me. This is about thousands of Arizonans who deserve a better state. They deserve an attorney general who will keep this state safe and free and who serves the majority of the people. Do you know our current attorney general is completely out of touch with Arizona? She will turn on you on 80-20 issues. How many of you guys think only girls should play in girls' sports? Did you know Chris Mays would not defend our laws to make sure only girls were playing in girls' sports? She would not defend that law. 80% of you disagreed with her, and she went the other way. Did you know that Chris Mays did not protect families from sex offenders? She did not defend our sex offender law. Now, we're very fortunate here in Arizona. The Arizona Senate President has standing in many cases where our AG will not defend the law. So I was able to defend girls in sports. We took it all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court. We won. Girls are protected in sports. We also defended the law that protects Arizonans from sex offenders, and we won that as well. And families and children remain safe from sex offenders here in the state of Arizona. Arizona won. That's right. Okay, I got to give some thank yous, all right? This is the thank you time. First and foremost, I need to thank my beautiful wife, Denise, who's right here. Thank you, sweetheart. She has been the rock during my campaign. She has endured the nastiest campaign of this entire cycle. Is the most negative. You know, her name was not on the ballot. She was not running for office, and yet she got dragged into this race with nasty smears and nasty lies. And I was about ready to lose my mind. And she said, honey, you're going to take the high road. You're going to stay clean. And you're going to do the right thing, and you're not going to stoop to his level. And I admire her for doing that. Thank you, sweetheart. I love you. Also, my mom is here. Mom, where are you? Here's my mom. Okay, she's right here, front row, where she belongs. Okay, I owe everything to my sweet mother. And the reason I'm so patriotic and so passionate about freedom and liberty is my mom. I love you, Mom. Thank you for all your support. I need to thank my general consultant, Ryan O'Daniel. Did he stick around? I don't know if he's still here or not. But Ryan is really good at winning tough races, and Ryan is going to help lead us to victory this fall. I want to thank my chief of staff, Josh Credit. Here he is over here. Josh and my mom actually have something in common. They both think I can do anything. Okay, so Josh is probably the biggest reason I'm in this race. He used to work at the AG's office. He told me, he was one of the people that told me I would be an incredible attorney general, and so you can blame Josh for that. But he's got great relationships. He's connected us with incredible people, and he's been just an incredible asset for this campaign. I want to thank my campaign manager, Chad LeBeau. Chad right here. Thank you, Chad. Chad and I traveled every single corner of this state together. We did almost 500 events together across this entire state. He is where the rubber meets the road. He's outworked everybody. There are no shortcuts to winning the AG race. You got to grind and work your tail off, and Chad did that, so thank you. I want to thank every donor, every single person that donated to this campaign. Together, we raised $2 million to get our message out. Thanks to you. We spent those resources wisely, and even though my opponent outspent us 2-1, we were able to get our message to the voters and deliver a victory. Every contribution, large or small, made a difference. And yes, I do have to apologize in advance because I will be asking for your money again. We have another important election ahead. We're going to beat Chris Mays in just a few months, folks. I also need to thank a few volunteers who just came out of the woodwork. I don't know where they even came from. Gaby, are you here? Gaby, are you still around? I got to thank Gaby. She just became a citizen, and she is more passionate about liberty and freedom. She actually wants me to win this race more than I want her to win this race. She just comes out of nowhere. If you don't know, you'll see her on social media, and she'll just come up with these brilliant things. And Gaby, it was the great Charlie Kirk. Do you remember what he said the greatest virtue was? What did Charlie Kirk say the greatest? Courage. This woman right here embodies courage. She embodies courage. So thank you. Thank you so much. Liz Kennedy, are you here, Liz? Are you still around? Okay, so I met Liz at the Capitol, right at the beginning of my campaign, and she said, hey, I'm going to help you win this thing. I'm going to help you win this thing. And she's helped me up in northern Arizona. She tables everything. She works her tail off. She puts out signs. She covers every event up in Yavapai County. She has been just a workhorse. Thank you so much, Liz. Teddy, are you here? Is Teddy here? Chad, Teddy's not here. Okay, Teddy, same thing, worked her tail off all over the state, hundreds of events. Ethan, thank you. Ethan was a rock star, tabled lots of events, worked his tail off. Liz, Sheriff Joe, are you guys here? So we have made history here, folks. For the first time in Arizona history, I have all of the major law enforcement endorsements, all of them. Chris Mays has 0. I have all of them. This has never happened where the challenger has the full support of law enforcement and you're running against the top cop. What does that tell you about Chris Mays, folks? Well, I wanted to thank Liz and Sheriff Joe. It doesn't look like they're here. They were one of the first people to come in with law enforcement, really strong. And you're going to see over the next coming weeks that this bipartisan support that I have from law enforcement is only going to grow. And we have some exciting announcements that will be coming soon about that. So to everyone who's hosted fundraisers, organized rallies, knocked on doors, made phone calls, displayed signs, shared our message on social media. Social media, by the way, is the new yard sign, right? So take a selfie of me or post something tonight and say, this is my guy. This is who I'm supporting. Do that with Andy Biggs. Do that with all these candidates that you've worked so hard to help win. But you know what? This victory belongs to every single one of you because you guys love Arizona. In 2024, America was this close. America was hanging by a thread, and God saved America in 2024. In 2026, God is going to save Arizona with your help. You guys know how devastating it can be when crime rises, when taxpayer dollars are wasted instead of being used to serve the people. As your next Attorney General, I will spend every day working hard to restore confidence in the office. We will fight crime. We will defend the laws and the Constitution, and we will root out every single bit of fraud, waste, and corruption in this state. This is why I have the overwhelming support from the legal community and from law enforcement, and this is why we are going to win this fall. Tonight we celebrate, but tomorrow we get back to work. There is no rest for the weary. We are just 104 days away from the general election. 4 years ago, this race, the Attorney General race, was decided out of 3 million votes. It was decided by 280 votes. Instead of moving to the center, Chris Mays moved radical far left. I believe Arizona deserves leadership that reflects the values of everyday Arizonans: common sense, public safety, accountability, and respect for the rule of law. Those are the values I stand for. With your continued support, your energy, your hard work, we're going to win big in November. Thank you all. God bless you all. God bless America. Let's go win. Thank you.